Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius, June 17, 2025. You could see some deeper elements of yourself as people in your life instigate and challenge you today, with the moon meeting with Pluto in your sector of partnership and balance. Since an upcoming Mars-Uranus square influences the day, you can be in reaction mode, especially if someone is trying to tell you what to do. You may very well feel the tension rising. The need to make a change can become evident, but you may not know where to start. You are asserting your independence more often these days, and today, you could be pushing the wrong buttons, particularly with a parent or boss. The desire to liberate yourself from a past way of life, an old or typecast role, a public image, or a particular reputation can be powerful, but rushing into a change may not be your best bet. Your independence could get you some negative attention today. However, if you can manage to center yourself, you can take affirmative action to make improvements or to heal a problem area. Prepare for a significant cosmic event that we haven't seen much since 2017 and then twice last year. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, will continue to shimmy through the heavens but will, unfortunately, clash in a sharp square with mighty Saturn in a fellow sign. While you may be eager to build toward your long-term goals, especially with a partner or in relation to your romantic life, the universe will be throwing roadblocks and hurdles up before you. The key now is not to become furious and fight about them but to face them with diligence, so you continue to build the life of your dreams. You might be overwhelmed in the face of all the details creeping into your work, but don't let that paralyze you. It's a good time to ask for help and find more efficient ways of doing things. You are a natural nurturer, and no matter how much we tell you to nurture yourself, you will always have a need to nurture others. Try to combine the two wherever possible. In fact, the planetary energy at play gives you increased perception, and you are intuitively able to sense your boundaries. You may find you wake up early in the morning during the current transit. It's a great time to take a walk and give yourself some personal time, and the dog might love it, too. If life has kept you so busy that you haven't had the opportunity to express yourself, you're probably feeling rather stressed. But it won't last today, as this is a day rich in your own fun-loving energy. Social interaction is your life's blood. For some, this means being able to talk with friends. For others, this can take the form of a walk with your bestie. Whatever it is that works for you, let the essence of this day see you have whatever kind of fun is possible now. Just days after clashing as a full moon, the moon's return to your relationship sector today puts it back in harmony with the sun, just as he moves into his final 7 days in your friendship sector. As well as kicking off a positive few days for friendship and relationship building, just having the sun and moon back in harmony is going to relieve the tension of the last few days. After some major shifts over the course of the week, the weekend will be a good chance to diffuse and enjoy the company of others. It is just as Mars is heading into his final 3 days in Leo that the moon returns for its 3rd visit to your relationship sector. The moon's return every 4 weeks is a chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged and aware, but with Mars making sure this isn't at the expense of a balance between your own and your relationship needs. Sagittarius, adventure today lies in the mind, not the map. Quote of the day: the greatest journey is understanding yourself. Color: terracotta, warm and grounding. Lucky numbers: 5, 9, 21. Reading, journaling, or meaningful conversation may spark more joy than travel. Dig into your ideas, they're more expansive than they seem. Our eyes in the sky. Here is your expansive and encouraging tarot message for June 17, 2025, drawn from the intuitive pull of 5 cards: the Magician, 8 of Cups, the Empress, Knight of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles. Together, they sketch a picture of empowered transformation, creative potential, bold steps forward, and the importance of community in manifesting our personal visions. The day begins with the spark of the Magician, a card that signals you have all the tools you need. Even if you don't feel fully prepared or equipped, this energy affirms that your intention is your greatest power. The Magician shows up when we're ready to create from within, to align mind, heart, body, and spirit toward a purpose we may only just be discovering. Today's energy nudges you to take your desires seriously, not as daydreams but as blueprints for action. You might find that your words, focus, or even small rituals today carry a surprising amount of influence. Don't underestimate the effect of your energy when it's aligned with clarity. Next, the Eight of Cups quietly walks in with the message of necessary departure. Something in your emotional world may no longer fulfill you in the way it once did. And while it might seem easier to stay put or pretend things are still working, this card gives you permission to be honest about what you've outgrown. It's not about abandoning everything, it's about being brave enough to seek something deeper, more meaningful, more true to your spirit. You might be feeling this tug in a relationship, a job, a belief, or even an old version of yourself. If you've been wondering whether it's okay to walk away from something that no longer brings you peace, this card says yes, it's time. Following that emotional clarity, the energy softens and opens with the Empress, a beautiful, grounding presence that reminds you of your innate worth and ability to nurture beauty around you. The Empress invites you to lean into creative expression and self-care. What are you growing right now? Whether it's a literal project, an idea, or the cultivation of a more authentic self, today is a good day to water what you want to see bloom. Take notice of what makes you feel abundant, not just materially, but emotionally, sensually, and spiritually. This card also often carries themes of fertility and connection to the earth, so spending time in nature or creating with your hands may help you feel more rooted and alive. Charging in next is the Knight of Wands, adding a passionate momentum to the day. Where the Magician lights the match, the Knight of Wands rides into action. Expect bursts of motivation, courage, and the desire to act on ideas that have been simmering. This knight is fiery and impulsive at times, so don't be surprised if you feel the urge to take bold steps or express yourself with more freedom than usual. Maybe it's time to pitch that idea, book the trip, or start the thing you've been hesitating on. The key is to channel this energy wisely. Don't rush blindly, but don't hold back out of fear either. Let your desire to live fully move you. Finally, the day rounds out with the Three of Pentacles, a gentle but powerful reminder that you don't have to do everything alone. This card speaks of collaboration, shared vision, and the beauty of building something together. If you've been trying to carry too much by yourself, today may highlight the value of reaching out. You may find support in unexpected places, a conversation that opens a door, a person who understands your vision, or a moment of recognition for your efforts. It's also a good time to recognize your role in a larger story. Where are you being called to contribute your unique skills? What kind of community do you want to grow with? Altogether, June 17th carries the potential for aligned action and honest transformation. You may feel the tension between who you've been and who you're becoming. You might be walking away from something quietly but stepping toward yourself loudly. There's no perfect timing, there's only your willingness to show up to the day as it unfolds, to meet your own power with trust and a bit of wild hope. If any of this resonates with you, I invite you to reflect. What are you creating right now with your thoughts and actions? What truth are you walking toward, even if you don't yet have a map? And who are the people or what are the practices that remind you of your strength when you forget it?